Here's another trail camera tip for you. When you're out in the woods, think of yourself as a director and all the animals are your cast members. And doing that, you want to get different angles of camera view just like that you see in movies. Today, I'm putting a new camera up. I'm going to put it up high looking down because I've noticed a bear rubbing this tree. So I put a bracket on a security box. I like this kind of box because the camera actually slides from the top and it doesn't fall out, and you just put the lid on, lock it up, and you're good to go. So let's get it done. Remember, your tip is think of yourself as a director. Cast members are all these critters out here, and we're going to get different angles of video or photos to tell the whole story. All right, let's get her done.
Well, folks, as you watch me put up this security box up the tree, I wanted to mention that is a Bushnell trail camera security box, one of the older models, not around no more, but you can still pick them up every now and then on eBay and also Craigslist if you look around a little bit. And it's important to have that L bracket because when bears rub a tree, they look up. And when they're looking up, they're going to spot that camera and then they're going to come up and check it out. And over the years, I've had several bears climb up. So, especially one little bear I call Lanky. I'll post him at the end here. One of my favorite little bears. He used to always go up and check out my cameras almost daily. All right, here's some example videos of the bears I've gotten over the years rubbing trees from a view from above looking down. And here's that young boy I told you about earlier who would always spot my cameras and would climb trees. And he'd come along this trail several times a week and smell the trees where the bigger bears had been rubbing and would always happen to look up and spot my cameras. And when he would spot them, he'd often go up and have to check them out. And he never harmed any of my cameras. He just gave me some great video footage of him coming up the tree and sniffing around and pulling on my cameras a little, kind of curious to see what they were, and would be on his way. Okay, Mr. Lanky, I'm hoping that looked pretty good. Check that camera above you right there. Tell me, does it look like it's aimed good? If it does, just give me a thumbs up. Look good? Thanks, buddy. Thumbs up to you too. Okay, folks, so keep in mind, rub trees make a great opportunity to get different camera angles, not just from above, at the sides, and other different angles. And this can also work for deer. So if you are in an area where you have a lot of deer rubbing some of the same trees over and over, go ahead, try this technique and see if it works for you. Well, I hope you subscribe, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Take care. I hope to see you here again soon. Good night, everyone.